Take a look at the tail of the tape for this one, brought to you by Bose. Matheus Mattos, 32. Jake Hadley, 28. Hadley, the taller fighter here. He's got the longer reach. Both men weighed in at the bantamweight limit of 136. Keith Peterson looking lean and mean. He could probably make 135 if he had to.
He could probably fight as well if he needed to, so these guys need to watch out.
Hadley there in the black trunks, Mattos in the yellow. We haven't seen 135-pounders, at least not on the PFL global scene. We've seen them in Europe and in the Middle East. Southpaw stance here for Hadley.
If anybody that was watching the Dean Garnett-Lewis McGrillen fight agrees, though, that bantamweights are a must for our roster. And I know both of those boys are watching this as well. They'd like to be in this cage with these two. That was a hard inside low kick that kind of blocked it, but still looked uncomfortable.
Yeah, picked his leg up and moved it for him.
Stance switch here for Mattos. Back to the open stance. Hard inside leg kick.
Hadley's always pushing forward, though. He's got really, really strong, crisp boxing. That was a lovely body kick, though, by Mattos.
Hadley offers one right to the knee. Sometimes that'll hurt the kicker more than the kick-e. Is that a word, Randy? Kick-e?
I think it is now, Sean.
That was a good body kick again. Hadley's got to be cautious of that. Doesn't really take him one of those clean on the body. That'll sap his entire energy. That's much better moving away like that. But Mattos backed up against the fence. He's got to be expecting to use his takedown defense here. I think Hadley's going to try and punch himself into a takedown here, into a clinch at least. Nice feint there by Mattos, committed to that.
Hadley tried to sneak a left hand over that high right guard.
One thing Hadley does really well, you're actually seeing it now, you're actually seeing how well he defends with that lead forearm.
That little elbow destruction, he throws that elbow up there to get it in front of him.
He blocks it and glances techniques off, and he also has a really nice seeking left hook to the body, but look at the redness on his body from those kicks from Mattos so far.
Another inside leg kick from Mattos.
Lots of ill intent on every kick from Mattos.
Yes, left hand right to the solar plexus from Hadley.
Goes with the body kick. And inside low kick.
Caught that.
Nice takedown. Second effort by Hadley. Caught the foot, followed it up with the double.
Elevates the legs well here, but we know Mattos can scramble like a demon. If there's any space here, he's going to be gone. Hadley's going to try and scoot around to his back here as he gets up.
Mattos looking to use that fence, get to his feet. Nice job.
Just missed with the elbow by Hadley. Wow. Good work to get back to the feet. Inside leg kick off balances Hadley temporarily. Combination diving now into another
hands
takedown
locked,
attempt.
look for the double. Mattos pulls him back up and gets out of it.
Good double unders here from Mattos. Under 2 minutes left in round one.
Got a strong Birmingham contingent in the house. I can see Leon and Fabian Edwards over there. Amari Deirdrick as well, another promising prospect from the Renegade Gym.
Nice takedown there from Mattos. Posted his own right leg, pulled Hadley down right over it.
Gonna try and force that hand through and potentially, oh, look at this.
Hadley tried to sit across and Mattos threatened that arm triangle. Elbow attempted there from the bottom for Hadley. Giving Mattos a lot to work through even when he's in top position.
Hadley's gonna look to hook an ankle. As soon as Matos's legs become, oh, look at this. Scramble on a single leg, Hadley builds up to the fence.
Mattos with a minute left in the round goes for the Dan Henderson atomic bomb punch.
Double head punch,
Oh,
head bounce there.
Lock your hands under his butt, Jake.
Another good body kick, but there's that left hook to the body that I was talking about with Hadley. There it is again.
Hadley's caught that kick twice. One resulted in a takedown. That one resulted in a couple straight left hands.
Good movement from both of these guys. Hadley tries to dig to the body again. Look at that metronome from Mattos.
Nice head movement.
Final 10 seconds of round one.
Good body kick again from Hadley.
Back to the corners we'll go. Back and forth round one. Second frame here. One shot to advance in this PFL World Tournament.
Bantamweights have always got such a zip about them, haven't they? There's always so much movement. I always feel like something's going to happen at any moment. There's no lag in these fights.
It's like greased lightning. You don't want to blink.
Oh, tries with a head kick.
Back to the inside leg goes Mattos.
Straight right by Mattos.
Yeah, lovely straight right that was. Good work with the low kick by Hadley.
There's that half shell you were talking about, Dan. Blocked the combination from Mattos. He had to reset and throw another. Right hand landed there.
Slowly accumulating damage on both the legs of these guys as well. Gonna have some sore calves and quadriceps tomorrow.
Superman punch there from Mattos, and then he goes with an overhand.
Yeah, there's that right hand again. He's catching Hadley leaning away a little bit with his weight on his back foot. He's got to be careful. If Mattos puts some extra steam on that punch, it may even knock him off balance, even if it doesn't hurt him.
Mattos might have to get his left arm over to try to block some of those high kicks along with the right. We've seen it happen in MMA before. You try and block a kick with just one arm, it'll break that.
I love that left hook to the body that we see Hadley use. He used it all the way back in his Cage Warriors fights as well. He wings it in underneath the far side elbow. It's a difficult punch to land, but he times it so well because of the variance of the left hand that he throws. There's the right hand though. Knocked him off balance from Mattos.
Double leg attempt here. Hadley in deep. Runs him to the fence. Got his hands locked. Close to lock, not quite.
And you heard what his corner said to him between rounds. Said, get the double leg, lock your hands under his butt and lift. Not able to do it, but gave it a good try.
Mattos got one arm in there, popped the grip, didn't allow Hadley to get his hands locked good enough to pick him up.
And you can see how effective those underhooks are for Mattos once he's able to dig him in. He's a bantamweight with welterweight shoulders.
The mouth guard.
The mouthpiece came skittering across the canvas right to the front of our broadcast position. Out of the mouth of Matheus Mattos. Hadley recognizing it. Dan, you collecting gum shields?
Well, I've got my own with me. I don't really want somebody else's, but...
Oh, beautiful body shot from Hadley. That one hurt Mattos.
Yeah, that one hurt him. Yeah, he's in trouble.
Oh,
Another one.
Hadley digging away.
You can see Mattos is having trouble standing upright.
Very game, though, is Matheus Mattos willing to plant that foot where the cage meets the canvas and swing away, try and keep himself in this fight. Under 2 minutes now.
Another one.
I love how he just slings that into the body. It's really debilitating when it lands cleanly. Mattos with no mouth guard in here as well is worth bearing in mind.
Oh, there's the body shot again. Matheus Mattos now faced with the choice of, do I drop that elbow to try and protect my body, or do I expose my head by doing so?
As soon as Hadley starts putting his hands up in the exchange, you know he's having a good time.
Mattos looks to have recovered from the body shots pretty well. Still in some danger here.
Oh, that was a good cross.
The right hand landed for Mattos, and it was Hadley who got slippery.
Little wobble there.
He lands that right hand sometimes on Hadley when Hadley's weight is so heavy on his back leg.
Oh,
Head kick.
Beautiful.
It looks like the foot wrapped all the way around. Hadley just shrugged it off. Good jab from Hadley.
15 seconds left in this middle round. What a fight.
Body kick from Hadley. And a nice left. To the stools we go. Third and final round of this bantamweight contest. What a treat it's been so far in PFL World Tournament action. The first fight of the PFL Bantamweight World Tournament. Matheus Mattos out of Brazil in the yellow trunks. Hadley from England in the black.
Worth noting on total strikes so far, Hadley's at 69 compared to Mattos at 32. That's over 50% success rate for Hadley with his landed strikes, which is incredible.
Mattos coming to the body now.
Oh, and again with the right hand on the top of the head of Hadley. He's got to be cautious. There's power in those hands of Mattos. I like Hadley when he's in and out of range a bit more, when he doesn't stand there and wait for the counter shots. That's better movement from him.
Hadley hunting that body again. Good head movement again from Mattos. I think the Duck, Ian Parker, our betting expert, had this fight going the distance. He's got 4 more minutes till we find out if he's right. How you feeling, Ian?
I was holding my breath until you brought me on screen. Look, the first round, I went with Mattos. Second round, Hadley started picking up those body shots. But nasty. He might hit this double. If I'm Hadley, I'm going to the body and just slowing it down. For me, I don't love it. I want to hit the back, but Hadley's starting to pick it up. And he's looking good in round 2 and 3 so far. This does not make me happy either, but it's part of the game.
Hadley taking the back of Matheus Mattos.
Oh, and he's got a body triangle sunk in here.
Nice transitions by Hadley. The double leg right to the back position. Picks him up, puts him down. Goes right to the hooks and the body triangle.
Matheus Mattos has never been submitted in his career. 18 fights in, has never tapped.
Stevie Ray's sitting at home looking at this leg position going, let it turn into you. There's a Scottish twister here for sure. If I knew the technique, I might be able to explain it to you better, but...
Well, he's got to get that instep of his right leg behind the knee.
And Mattos, he's got it! He's got it!
Oh, my goodness, he's going to... Scottish twister! Dan Hardy caught the shot that Jake Hadley delivered!
What? Scottish twister. My goodness.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner by Scottish Twister. 2 minutes and 16 seconds into the third round, Jake Hadley.
I love you, Matilda.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am here with your winner, the Scottish twister. We see those so infrequently. Talk to me about that submission. Tell me about how you learned it. I know what the answer is already.
Yeah, so obviously I learnt it from watching him with the finish, and obviously me and my coach, Bradley Hill, he knows I'm good at the back, so we was practicing it, and I land it all the while in the gym. So I first did it with Stevie Ray, and then me and my coach, Brad, have been practicing it for ages, and I land it all the time in the gym. Everyone in the gym will say I land it on them, so yeah.
So you knew as soon as you had that body lock, you let your foot drift to the opposite side. You knew that if he turned into you, that submission was available. Did you even have it in your mind that you might win the fight with that submission?
I mean, I'm not surprised because, like I say, I land it all the while in the gym, and I'm good at taking the back. So I'm not surprised I landed it. But I didn't really want to go for it because I wanted to stay on his back, and I thought, if I just stay here, I've won the round, I've won the fight. But he was really strong turning in, so it was there and I had to take it.
Well, talk to me about the rest of the fight, because for the most part, it was a striking extravaganza. You kept working that left hook into the body. Were there any points in the fight where you feel like you might be able to get the TKO stoppage?
Yeah, man, but I've watched his fights before, and, you know, the only man to ever stop him was Peter Yan, and he went... And Peter Yan had a hard time with him. I've seen him get dropped bad in fights and come back, so I didn't want to blow my load on him, you know what I mean? So I wanted to try and pick my shots, but he landed some heavy shots on me as well, so it was a good war, man, and I really enjoyed it.
Well, we enjoyed it as well. PFL debut, successful. You moved on to the next round of the tournament. Tell me how you're feeling. Welcome to the PFL.
Yeah, man, I'm glad to be here, but let's put an extra bit of money on my account for that twister, man. Come on. You don't see them nowadays. And I gave an entertaining fight for the fans, didn't I? So let's put some extra money in my account.
I like the sound of that. And I think Stevie Ray owes you a bonus as well.
Mate, I'm driving a banged-up Toyota Yaris with the side of it's all smashed in. I got no dough, so sort me out, yeah.
We're going to send the cameras over to get some of that, my friend. Congratulations. Ladies and gentlemen, Jake Hadley.
Hey, what's up, guys? This is Francis Ngannou. Subscribe now.